Hey people, what's up? This bike ride on the Lehigh Gorge Trail, which runs alongside the Lehigh River, is located in Carbon County, Pennsylvania. This ride was almost 25 miles long and started out in Whitehaven, Pennsylvania, and ended in Jim Thorpe. But actually, what we do is we drive to Jim Thorpe, park our car, and we're shuttled with our bikes up to Whitehaven via Pocono Biking. And their link I'll leave in the description below. There are actually 6 trail options to choose from. So if 25 miles is either a little too much or a little too little for you, then you have other options to choose from. You don't have to do exactly what we did. There's other options to choose from. The reason we do it this way is because if you start out in Whitehaven and bike down along the river back to Jim Thorpe, it's a steady downhill ride. And if you look at the chart here, if you look at the red line on the chart below, you'll see that we started off at almost 1,300 feet in elevation and finished at around 320 feet in elevation. So you can see it's, we're talking a difference of 1,000 feet from our starting point to our end point. But again, you can choose to do it whichever way you want. You have options. You don't have to do it the way we did it. This is just our preferred way. There's also a bike train that'll shuttle you from Jim Thorpe, and I think it shuttles you up to, it shuttles you up to Glen Summit, which is near the Francis Walter Dam. But that's what they call the full Monty. That full Monty is 36 miles long. So if you do want to take the bike train, if you want the bike train to shuttle you up the gorge, then just know that that's the full ride, 36 miles. And it's actually from what I hear, we've never done it, but it's actually a pretty nice scenic ride, and I don't think you can go wrong if you choose to go that option. Jim Thorpe on the weekends during the summer gets very busy. You want to be able to tell by these pictures only because we got there very early that morning, so we got there before the crowds got there. But Jim Thorpe is actually a very scenic, picturesque town. Lots of nice architecture, nice scenery, and is actually referred to as the Switzerland of America. And that was by the Swiss Tourist Board due to its picturesque scenery, mountainous location, and architecture. And I'm reading that from Wikipedia. But it's actually a very picturesque town. And there's lots to do there. Lots of places to eat. The train that takes you up the gorge is right there in the center of town. You can, again, Pocono Biking is right there. They'll shuttle you up the gorge, different starting points where you can bike back down to Jim Thorpe. There's the whitewater rafting. I think Pocono Biking also takes care of that. They'll shuttle you up the gorge, and you can whitewater raft back down the river. So again, it's a very picturesque town, very scenic, very family friendly, and I would encourage you to bring your family and visit it. Okay, so here we are arriving at a lock that was one of 52 locks that ran along the Lehigh River. I believe these locks were built in the early to mid 1800s. And again, this is what remains of this particular lock today. And I'll include a link to some information on the locks and the river itself in the description below. Okay, so it was at this point right after lunch where it started pouring, and the trail got a little bit muddy. And just as a FYI, this trail is primarily packed sand and gravel. And although we use hybrid bikes, we ride hybrid bikes with 700cc tires, which is usually pretty adequate on this trail. I did notice that once it started raining that it got a little bit muddy, and those 700 cc's probably aren't adequate enough in those conditions. So if you have the choice between a mountain bike and a road bike or a hybrid, I would probably take the mountain bike with larger tires. Okay, and again, that's just FYI. Okay, so here we are arriving in Jim Thorpe, and at the end of the trail, which ends inside this municipal parking lot in Jim Thorpe. Off to the right, there's the center of town and the train station. And off to the left here is the, I believe it's the disembarking and maybe even embarking point, or one of the points for the whitewater rafting. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share. Thank you.